Sillman, grandmother of Ricky Sillman, Lisa, Linda, and Bobby, who are Al's children. And he's my son, a musician. And I have a daughter, Justine, who has 5 children, who are not.
I'm Al Sillman, Pearle Sillman's son, and we come to visit Mom here quite often, and she's very proud of us. And I'm a musician. I have a band called Razzmatazz. We're playing at Bourbon Street every Sunday night, and Mom came out for our first night last Sunday and tapped her foot. She enjoyed the music too. It was a fun band. She had a good time. Came out with her friend Esther Richmond, and we all had a good time. And of course her sister Harriet was a piano teacher who taught quite a bit. And all her whole family is very talented. You had Betty, Goldie, Abe, Morris, Sam, very talented family. Her father was a big reverend here in Columbus, Ohio, Reverend Shimon Silverman. And at the Agudah Zachem, he had the choir there, and we have Tintex of a picture of the choir, and he had a degree from Boston Conservatory, and very talented family. Very talented.
Go ahead. I'm Pearle Sillman, and my 2 grandchildren are here, Ricky and Bobby Sillman, and they're taking pictures of me, and they're been wonderful grandchildren to me, and they come to visit me, and they call, and I've got 9, but these 2 come more often. Anything else? Anything else? So Ricky is working.
How's the service here at the Heritage House?
Well, there's a new group of people cooking, and they've been grinding my food better. And Friday night, so we have a special kiddish and sing Shalom Aleichem. And they have nachas. They ask each one if they have any good news about people.
Well, this is my grandma, Pearle Sillman. And, well, Grandma, what do you think about what your grandchildren have done and what have you seen them grow?
Well, I think he's done marvelously with a little nothing. Grants and loans to school. You've made dean's lists and honors and graduated, and you've got a lot of spunk.
Right.
And
now, does that come from your side of the family?
Yeah. Spunk and personality and originality and aggressiveness. My father was very aggressive. And
what did your father do now?
He was a cantor in Columbus for 40 years, and he used to have a choir on Yom Tov time, and there's 3 people here that sang in this choir.
And they remember him?
Yes, Bernie Gold and Paul Friedman and Sonia Moe's father.
Sonia Moe's father?
Yeah.
Now, tell us here in the audience here, how many things have you forgotten ever?
Well, I haven't forgotten a whole lot. I just want to tell you that my...
She doesn't forget a thing, folks.
No, my mother came across from Europe, 4 at a time, 4 sisters. One was Mrs. Lasky's mother.
They came on a ship?
They came on the boat, and they did not eat non-kosher food. So they had herring and bread for 27 days.
Wow.
And they went to steerage, 3rd class, and they slept on benches with their coats, and they landed.
Now, why didn't they all come at one time?
Well, they just couldn't afford it. You know, we had to show $15, and some of the other family were already in Buffalo.
And they came from where?
My mother came from Russia, Prussia. It's called Gaberna. Gaberna means a village, but it's Russia. And
who's in that family now?
Who?
Who's in your father's side?
My father had 6 brothers and 4 sisters, and he came to America with some of them when he was 16. And when he landed in New York, he Boston he got a position as a cantor,
Uh-huh.
and they let him go to the Boston Conservatory of Music.
Wow. Is that where he studied and went to school?
No, he didn't go to school. They let him take some lessons there.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they charged him. He had a nice voice, and they went to improve it. And then he went to Buffalo, New York, with my mother's whole family, and that's my mother there. And they got married there. And
Now, I also understand.
the school was $15 a quarter.
And you went to Ohio State,
And
right?
6
It was
of us.
$15 a quarter when you went to Ohio State?
Yes.
And today, it's over $600
I
a
know.
quarter.
But we went on 2 buses, 8 tickets for a quarter.
Wow.
And when I graduated and taught school, I made $5 a day.
Okay, well, we heard.
This is my husband's picture when he was 32 years old, Justin Sillman. When he was 32, he was president of the B'nai B'rith District 2, and he also wrote the handbook they use on the jury, and he also wrote with a judge in Cincinnati. He also wrote with a judge some Social Security article from Senator President Delano Roosevelt. Pearle Sillman, who was a rabbi in Greenwich, Connecticut, and your grandfather wrote all the English version of the prayer book here, and my sister was a piano